Would you say purpose would be a good thing that a lot of people try to find after sports?
Yeah, 100%. Usually that tends to be the thing missing for many former athletes. And I like to call it the for what statement. When you're an athlete, you work hard for the team. When you, or for yourself or for your teammates, you show up every day for them.
Yep.
And what we find is a lot of former athletes, when they transition, and for myself, I wanted to keep working hard. And we'll have former athletes come and say, I need to go to the gym 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Well, for what? So that you can achieve what?
Yeah.
Or I want to be better in my career. Okay, what do you think you'll achieve when you get there that you don't have now? Or I need to be more consistent, more disciplined. Who cares? Why does this matter to you? And it's really difficult to define that for yourself. And one of the ways we like to help former athletes do that is we ask them to think about the parts of sports that they loved the most. Okay, yes, it was for your team, but what truly got you there every day? Was it because your community was there? Was it because, yeah, you were a giver, you were giving back to the team? It was the fact that other people were depending on you that brought you forward. Well, there you get to understand maybe some of your values a bit better, and how can you now recreate that in your life now on your own terms and in a sustainable way.
Yeah. Les?
Definitely purpose. That is one of the main tenets. But as athletes, we just like to be told what to do and how to do it and execute. And there's so much onboarding. There's onboarding in high school, right? Like, this is the packet you have to follow, and these are the steps you have to follow, and this is the expectations of the team. And then there's no offboarding. I mean, there's no offboarding whatsoever. So yes, most people are lacking purpose or community, the two main things that we're seeing, but a lot of them are missing just the runway of what, of how to move forward through these next couple of years. And you know most people, they'll figure it out, but will they figure it out with a midlife crisis? Will they figure it out when they're burned out and change their career 3 different times? And our service is, our mission is, all former athletes like to get to from point A to point B as fast as possible. And how do they get the tools to do it? And the tools really rely within, and we just got to remind you of who you are, and show you different ways of thinking. Because once you put those blinders on and you become so focused in your sport, really hard to see past those blinders. So I like to say, we're like putting the training wheels back on the bike for a little bit. You've been riding the bike solo, no hands, for years, and we just got to come in this new chapter, in this new season of life after sports. Put those training wheels on. Let's get you a little bit of support and guidance, whether it's community, whether it's finding your purpose, whether it's defining your identity outside of sports, and then watch how sustainably you can approach success for the rest of your life. I know, listen, it took us 6, 7, 8, 10 years to figure this out. And our main mission is to help former athletes not just swim in this limbo for 5, 10 years, but 1, 2, 3 years, or even 6 months. We've seen some athletes in 6 months figure out how to figure it out for themselves. That's the most important. And I also think one last thought is, most athletes come to us and should I come to this service? I was only a high school athlete. I was only a college athlete. We had someone didn't make the Olympic team. So then they diminish their experience in a lot of ways. And we're normalizing this transition happens to every single athlete. It does not matter at what level you played at, because most of us, like I said, started these formative years, and well, it's all we knew for a very long time. So I have a lot of thoughts. This conversation, we could talk for a long time about this stuff. Obviously, we're very passionate about what we do and who we serve.